everyone, I am Lucy, one half of Dreaming of the Magic. We have a Disney podcast that has just been released recently. There's about 5 episodes over on our podcast. We also are doing vlogging, so we vlogged our not last trip, but the trip before we vlogged, which was 2021, and it was a pandemic kind of Disney restricted vlog. So if you want to look back at those times, which I'm not sure if you do, but if you want to see what Disney was like during those times, head over to our YouTube channel for that. And we're currently starting a brand new vlog series to vlog the Disney hen and just Disney going forwards. We're both massive Disney fans. We're both wedding photographers, so we have some months that are quieter during the year, so we may as well explore our passion, and Disney is both of our passions. So yeah, so I'm getting married in June. I don't know if I've just said that. So this is my hen-do in Disneyland Paris. If you listened to the previous vlog, I kind of explained how we planned the trip. Because I'm such a big Disney fan, my mum told me we have to go to Disney for your hen, and because I've been so many times and I'm the one who tends to plan the trips, I ended up kind of planning my own hen. So I booked everyone's Eurostar, and I booked the transport links transfer for the luggage express, and I booked the hotel and the meal plans. But other than that, I have nothing to do with it. So I just did all the money organising side because I really love doing stuff like that. So I was happy to do it. My maid of honour, my sister, is super busy at work. So it was nice to be able to take some of the pressure off of her, especially because I've been to Disney quite a few more times than her recently. So I'm going to go through my packing list today and show you all my tips and tricks for packing. Yeah, so follow us on the ride. Chloe's going to be showing her. Okay, so let's start with my toiletry makeup bag. So this is what I got from my sister over Christmas as a Christmas present. I'm just sorting out the name. It has my name written here, Lucy, and it just flings about a bit, but it's really cute, personalised. My sister bought that as a separate thing, so I'll try and tag the link below for that. This bag is incredible. It has so much space. This is amazing for makeup brushes that I keep in here. It also has like a protective films to stop you getting makeup everywhere, which is really handy. I then have this zip, which I have like care bubbles, makeup, wipes, eye masks, things like that fit really well in here. And then I've got these compartments which I absolutely love. I keep my skincare, makeup and different bits and bobs in here. Some of my favourite things to use on a Disney trip: micellar water. I love this. I don't like the plastic. I try to be as sustainable as I can. I need to find a better alternative to this. So if anyone knows any, let me know, please. But I use this to take my makeup off with reusable cotton pads, which are currently in the wash. So I'll be using cotton pads and reusable face wipes, which are really handy. So that's my first step after a day out. I then have my toner, which I got this in a gift randomly. So I'm just going through all my like travel size things. Really like this good toner. I then put on this Catherine Daniels. So this is my main skincare brand, Catherine Daniels. They're sustainable, they're Hertfordshire based, so super local to me. I also get facials done by a beautician who does Catherine Daniels. So this has been recommended specifically for my skin. So this is a rehydration concentrate, which is good for hydration and a pollution shield. Love putting this on after a toner, and it smells really good. Then I have an eye and lip balm. This is the most amazing multi-purpose thing. I get really dry eyes and I get really big black bags, like you can still see them. So this really helps. And I also get really sore lips sometimes. So this, so handy. I might even have it in my bag whilst we're out for the day. So super handy. And then I've got 2 different options with me. I've got my Nurturing Night Balm, which I'll use at the end for my face and neck. I also have Dry Skin Rich Cream, Catherine Daniels, which I'll use throughout the day. So use this at the start of the day, use this at the end of the day, just to have a bit of consistency, but also a bit of a different skincare routine. So that's kind of skincare wise. I don't think there's anything else at that point. No. Oh, I do have a Clinique Moisture Surge as well, just in case, because skincare is important. I also, this is running out, so I've got this just in case. So that's that. I have this, which I'm super excited about. Supergoop is one of my favourite brands, and this is a glow screen which is SPF 40, which is super important for your skin, obviously. I love this. It makes my skin really glowy and very dewy, so before makeup I always use this as SPF and like a base primer. I also use this, which I'm obsessed with now, the Itsy C cream, which is a concealer and correcting full coverage cream. I have it in the Fair Light shade, and I got this off of Look Fantastic, I believe, or Cult Beauty. One of them. I'll tag the link below. I love this for everyday use. Instead of using foundation, it's really affordable, and SPF 50. What more? What more do you want? So highly recommend this. I also have this Goop. This is a powder which is also SPF 30, so at the end sometimes this can be quite dewy and a bit too much. I use this to kind of tone it down and make it a bit matter. I'm not a professional makeup artist, so I don't know the technological things. I also have this Giorgio Armani foundation, just in case I want something different or something like fuller coverage. Highly recommend this. Absolutely love it. And I have it in shade, I think it's 3.75 is my shade. Love it. And I've got a few Refi things. So I've got a Refi bronzer, and I've got a Refi cream blush, which is super cute. And this is in the colour cream blush Malaya, and I have this in June, which I highly recommend. It just gives a bit more colour, a bit more variety. So that's that. I also have brought along a Bobbi Brown lip gloss for the evenings in Disney. I wouldn't wear this on a ride, it'd probably get stuck to my lips. I also have this Hourglass. I absolutely love this, and this is in shade Rouge. I also have it in Snip, but I like this because it's slightly different. This is more what I've got on now. It's more of a on the go, on the day probably, but it also is a bit more glossy, so it'll be interesting to see if my hair gets stuck to my lips, but never mind. That's that. Mascara has to be Skyline Maybelline. Absolutely love, 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 love. I've like used so many different brands, and that's my favourite, hands down. And last but not least, oh no, and I've got eyebrow pencils. This is what I use, and Benefit Goof Proof pencil. Highly recommend, really nice, very light, lots of different colours. And I've also got in here my Jo Loves Pomelo travel perfume, which I love. And for my evenings, I've got the Dominique how do I pronounce this? Dominique Ropion Watch Over Lady. Highly recommend. It comes in a really lovely size bottle as well. So that's my evening scent. So these are really easy to get on the Eurostar. And because we're travelling by Eurostar, we don't have any restrictions on cases or sizes, but I want everything really compact. And my partner didn't get me the big suitcase down from the loft, he got me the middle sized, and so that's my challenge, to try and fit everything in. So that's basically what's inside this bag. I have got some heat spray as well and just other bits, but they're the things I really recommend. I also just bought a travel kit because we're traveling a lot this year. I bought some travel kind of accessories for packing, and this is by the brand E&O. Love this waterproof bag, and I've popped in here. Oh, also this feels really nice. Now that sounds really weird, but it's really satisfying to pull. I've got a few different bits for the bathroom. So I've got my shampoo, my conditioner, shower gel. I've got a facial cleanser with a little sticker on it, my toothbrush, toothpaste. So everything waterproof that's going to go in the shower room is going in here, because at Newport Bay, they have a sink separate to the bathroom. So this is going in the actual shower room for me washing physically. And then my makeup's going to be at the sink where the mirror is for makeup. So it's going to be very separate. So that's kind of the toiletries, which I feel like really organised, really happy. That's all going to fit really well, and I won't regret anything because I've got everything with me. Oh, I forgot to say, I also have this Hourglass eyeshadow. I'm not really an eyeshadow gal, but love this. So add a bit of bitter for the day or the evening. And I also have this neon. Anyone who knows me knows I love lavender pillow spray. So I have just got a tiny bit left of this one that I got gifted for Christmas from my friend. So I'm bringing this along for the trip, and it might last for a few days, and I'll spray it on my friend's pillows. So this is the Neon Perfect Night's Sleep Pillow Mist. So we'll have a really good deep sleep. If I don't have lavender spray, I tend to not sleep very well. So this is kind of my safety security blanket whilst I'm away. So that's that. I've also bought like loads of travel sized bags. So these are from E&O, that brand I was just talking about with the toiletries. I've got loads of these to use, like so many in one pack, which I'm going to tag in the links. I got it from Amazon. So I've got a whole beige collection with lots of different sizings, so I'm going to try and use those now to pack everything. I also bought something slightly different from E&O, which is like their compression bags, which I actually think are going to work better for things like jumpers to make them tighter. So it comes in a pack, and I feel like these are going to work really well for really thick things and really tighten them up. They're really lovely material, so I'm going to try and use those now to pack. Okay, I'm going to show you the inside, which I've just emptied, and you have different compartments that you can change. I've got about 5 different compartments on this, which is super handy for different areas of makeup and products. I also love this feature where the makeup brushes are actually protected by a plastic kind of cover film. It just keeps everything cleaner and tidier. So absolutely love this. This is like my favourite Christmas present ever. Thank you, Amy. So starting off, I've got the Micellar Garnier Micellar Water, obviously incredible product. I would prefer something that isn't plastic, but at the moment I haven't found a really good alternative. If someone can let me know, that'd be great. I use Catherine Daniels, which is a sustainable company in Hertfordshire, which is really local to me for my skincare, but they only do massive bottles of this, and I didn't have enough refillable bottles for this trip, so I'm having to use this instead. So that's my first step. I also have reusable cotton pads, which I'm currently washing in the wash, which is super handy to wipe off at the end of the day. I will link them as well, so keep an eye out in the comments. In the bio there'll be a few different things that I recommend. That's one of them. I have a little random toner that I was given in a gift box or something, which is going to be really handy. So this is perfect size. I'd rather use it and get out of the way and then go back to my Catherine Daniels toner, which I use at home. So I've got that as well. So I'm going to pop those back in the bag as we go. I then go on to my hydrating concentrate, which I absolutely love for my skin, increases hydration and is a great pollution defense. So that's my third step with my skincare. I have also got the Catherine Daniels Iron Lip Balm, which I'm sadly running out of, but really helps, especially around the eyes. Genetics wise, it's one of my issues, so really handy to have, and it's perfect size. I also have the dry skin rich cream, which has changed my skin. It's so hydrating, and I've got the nurturing night balm, which I use occasionally as well. So I'm taking both of those, so after a day out at Disney I can put that on, and at the beginning of the day I'm going to pop this on. When you're in Disney all day, skin's going to face wind, rain, all sorts, so I really want to keep sure it's hydrated and looked after. I get quite dry skin quite easily, especially my lips, so I need to protect those. I also have brought, which I bought in New York, a Moisture Surge Clinique travel size, just in case I fancy that or the dry day cream runs out. So I take this everywhere traveling now, and I really like it. It's just a different product sometimes. I've also got a little nurturing night balm, Catherine Daniels, again, absolutely love that. I've got that just in case someone else in my room wants it. I love it so much, and yeah, Catherine Daniels are great. I've been having the facials recently, highly recommend. So that's my skincare, and that all fits in, like I'll show you. Fits in beautifully, like there's so much room still. I then have some perfume options. So I have bought the Portrait of a Lady little travel size one to fit inside my Disney bag, which I feel like is the perfect size. It smells amazing. So I've got that, and I'm also bringing a Jo Loves Pomelo, which I've had for a while and I haven't been using it, so I'm bringing this along because it's perfect travel size. Love both scents, so interesting. Okay, next step is I've got this, which I really love, Super Goop Glow Screen, and it has SPF 40, which is really important for your skin. It really makes my skin really radiant. Highly recommend. And the CC 50, and I use the Fair Light shade. I absolutely love this. This is what I've got on currently. I use this as foundation really, but it's a CC cream hydrating anti-aging concealer. I love it. It's my favourite product. If I want to go heavier than that, I have got the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, which is used often for wedding days, and I use this often when I'm photographing weddings. It lasts a lot longer, and I really like it, just to have more of a matte finish rather than it being so glowy. I also have from Supergoop, which is SPF 30, a powder, which I really love. I just pop it over the top and it just makes it less glowy sometimes it's a bit too dewy, so highly recommend. Also the Yves Saint Laurent concealer, absolutely love, use it for years. And I have a serum that I'm using on my eyebrows, but it's called London Brows. Yeah. And then my good old favourites, Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil, absolutely love this every day. And I have the Sky High mascara, which I've tried so many different brands. This is my favourite for long lasting, long lashes, waterproof, like I love it. I've got the old one just because the new one seems to be really gloopy, so I'm using this to apply and using the product from here, if that makes sense. So that all fits in there. Oh, blushes and powders. I've got the Refi, and this is in the shade June. Let me show you what it looks like inside. Love that for bronzer, works really well. Thank you to my sister for buying that for me. And I've got the Refi blusher, and that's in the shade Malaya Cream Blush. I absolutely love it. I've got a little bit of it on now. Highly recommend. And then I have packed the Hourglass Rouge. So it's like Slip, but it's slightly darker, and I quite like that, slightly different. Highly recommend this for lip. It's really nice texture. And I've got the Bobbi Brown Crushed Oil Infused Gloss, which I absolutely love, which I'm going to use more in the evenings. And that's called In the Buff. I have also got Hourglass Glitter Eyes. I'm not very good with my eyes, so I've just got really simple Bobbi Brown gold pencil. So just really simple. I'm really terrible eyeliner, eyeshadows. So keep it simple, bit of glitter, all done. I've also managed to fit in here. This is hair oil that I've refilled from a bottle, and this was the Elise L'Oreal one, I believe. I've also got the Elise Stafford Shine hair mix, which I'm going to try on this trip. So the heat protection shine mixed, sorry. I'm going to try this on this trip with my Dyson and see how it goes. And I just got a body spray from Ted Baker, which me and Chloe both like the scent of, so we just decided we're going to share that. And just a random clip as well. So that's all fitting in. I've got all of my jumpers, underwear, hats, toiletries, shoes, and all my trousers, and they all fit really comfortably with space. Fingers crossed. Okay, it's been a few hours. I have packed the case generally. Obviously toiletries are going to have to come back out. My Dyson hasn't been packed yet, and I have got a few deliveries still to come. My water rain Mac and a few clothes that I've rented, but everything fits inside at the moment, so that's good news. And if I need to bring a backpack, I can do that and give that to Disney Express, so I'm relaxed now. All the clothes I've packed, I'm not going to show you because you're going to see them throughout the trip. I might be able to tell you what clothes are from where on each day, so that's not a problem. I just wanted to show you my new loungefly that my mum and my sister gifted me for this trip. It's so cute, isn't it? So it's holographic, I think that's the word. I absolutely love it. It's so pretty. So this is kind of my outfit for the whole time, my bag for the whole time. I have got a evening bag as well, which you will see hopefully, which I bought from a local bridal shop, which I can talk about as well on the day that I wear it. I've also got these ears. I love these ears. It's like so bridal. I'm gonna pop them on actually. They're so comfortable. Again, I will mention the company below. I don't want to say the wrong name right now. So yeah, they're my ears for probably the whole week. I have got about 5 pairs packed. I also have, oh, I wanted to show something. Where is it? Oh yeah. So this is my other loungefly that I have that I'm actually going to give to my friend to use on the trip because she's going polka dot themed for the week. But inside I have got this really cute Lucy's mouse ears that Chloe Hello Magic made me for the trip, and I have got a pair of ears I'm gifting one of my friends and my mum a pair of ears, so I'm going to give them these ears at the train station and pass on the bag at the train station, so that's an extra bag, but I don't need to worry about that. So this bag is amazing for the parks. If you've not had one before, there are so many different Loungeflies. There's Harry Potter themed Loungeflies, there's like villains Loungeflies, there's like Disney, like Mickey and Minnie, obviously. There's like Beauty and the Beast. There are so many to choose from. So I wanted to go quite neutral, like silvers or whites, so that's how this has happened. Obviously a surprise, and I absolutely love it. Inside I have my Finding Nemo Pixar wet brush. This is perfect size, and when you're going on rides all day, my hair gets so knotty, so it's so handy to have. I also have my old Disneyland lanyard from last year, which is the blue clouds up with my New York hotel pass in it. So I'm going to use this, I think, to begin with. Maybe I don't really want to waste and buy loads of lanyards. I do have another white lanyard actually. I might try and find that. I've also got my passport in here. I've got what I bought in the Primark haul, which you can see already up on the channel. This mini Mickey Mouse tote bag that I can use if we do lots of shopping. This will be really handy. It's also waterproof. I've got some random euros at the moment. I've got an umbrella because it's supposed to rain. So my mum gave me this because I didn't want to buy a random umbrella for no reason. But it all fits inside the bag, which is amazing. I'm sure I'll fit some more things in, so if anything else comes up, I will let you know. However, I did have this Mickey ears chain that you connect to the Loungefly. So you loop it through like this, and then I put my ears off, and when I'm in the park, I can literally, it's a bit hard to explain, just attach it, so when I don't want to wear my ears, they just dangle off of the bag, which is super handy. I can also probably do it down here as well, but I found it on Etsy and I absolutely love it, so I feel like that's like the perfect thing to take to Disney. And I also wanted to mention this from Oliver Bonus, my jewellery case, and I have like tons of earrings that I've bought over the last couple of weeks from Accessorize. I've not even worn them yet, but I felt like just adding them inside. They're so pretty. So I've just got all my earrings and hair pieces inside here, so I can travel really easily with them. I think that's it. I might show you what I've hired when it comes tomorrow or the next day. But other than that, I feel like the next time you're going to see me is on our first day at Disney, or on our way to Disney, which is so exciting. I'll show you now what Chloe has been up to. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Let us know if there's anything you could recommend us packing on our trips, and if there's anything we're missing out on.